So, what are we playing today?
What you know about Dragon's Lair?
Nothing.
You don't know nothing about Dragon's Lair, huh? Wow. Dragon's Lair is a animated, like, quick time event game, basically. Like, if you make a joke they can't see and then you laugh about it, all they hear is you laughing at nothing.
I held a water bottle up to my head and said, I'm a unicorn.
Alright. So, so this game is so basic, they put it on DVD players.
So you're saying this game is Ugg boots, yoga pants, and Starbucks? It's so basic.
Yeah, it's a basic bitch, but it's like it's an animated game where you just kind of like press like directions and shit.
So I'm gonna hate this game.
I hate this game. I don't even know why I own it. I played it on like Sega CD and shit like way back. It's harder than it should be.
I've seen
like
this
you
before.
have to, yeah. A lot of people have. So I'm dead. I don't even know what the fucking sword button is.
Oh my god, I want to play this.
I should probably know what the controls are. Alright, so sword.
A.
Yeah.
It looks like Sorcerer in the Stone.
Well, yeah, it's that type of old school Disney animation looking shit, like Excalibur and shit.
Go left! Oh, you know.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, I hit it.
It said no, you didn't.
Maybe I didn't hit it when I needed to, but there was an arrow and I hit that right arrow. But you can see how this would be like a game you could put on a fucking DVD player.
I remember when they tried to start doing that.
It's been ported to like everything in the world. See, I hit right. Oh, you gotta hit right twice. I honestly don't.
I remember when some of the like Disney movies and stuff tried to start adding games to their DVDs.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't work.
I think I've watched a whole playthrough of this game. Like videos showed like everything. There's like a couple things that are random. Like you can end up doing the same thing multiple times.
Like if you turn the wrong direction or something?
No, it's just some of the pathfinding in the game's random. And I'm dead.
Did you hit a checkpoint or something?
Wow.
So, we end up playing the game?
Yeah. So, we might end up playing this game that popped up on the screen. But then again, last time we said we were going to do that, the game didn't work. Because it needed an update it couldn't give us. So, next time on Dusty Gamers, maybe Ben-Hur? Question mark.
The funny thing is, it's a game that it should have been a... We watched Ben-Hur, now we're going to play Ben-Hur.
There ain't no way I'm watching Ben-Hur. Oh, fuck. And
Actually, I'd watch Ben-Hur. It looks okay enough.
like the old one or the new one?
Both. I've seen parts of the old one.
Wow.
We're playing Ben-Hur, and we are watching Any Given Sunday. Do you know why that's...
No.
So on Any Given Sunday, there's the whole... When he's talking to the coach, and he's giving his big speech, Ben-Hur's playing in the background, and it's like...
Oh.
It pops up.
I haven't watched Any Given Sunday in a long time.
I love that
I probably
movie.
didn't recognize Ben-Hur being in the background either.
This is so bad.
It's actually, I mean, it's simple, but like it was so cutting edge for what it was.
No way.
Oh yeah. Like there was nothing like this when this came out. There's this and there's like another space game that's made by the same people.
This doesn't seem...
Dude, if I showed you some of the absurd fucking Sega CD games, you would know why this is so much better.
Well, I mean, I get that. But I'm saying this doesn't seem like it's cutting edge for regular Nintendo.
Oh, dude, this would blow fucking minds if it was on Nintendo. Like a fully animated game that you control.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, Super Nintendo.
Oh, I picked my drink up before it's all over the floor.
I didn't even really knock over. Kind of just slightly twisted.
I mean, this was a Laserdisc video game, bro.
I never had Laserdisc.
I can't believe I haven't gotten an achievement for like anything yet. I wonder what the achievements are in this game. Shit.
Woof. What did you miss?
I didn't go left.
It gave you a choice, and it was like, oh no, wrong choice.
No, I literally it kept dropping new fucking directions on me. I like there's a fucking score for like how fast you go. Like I get over here, and then I gotta go left, and then up. Woo! Yeah, try playing this while also trying to be funny and keep talking. Jesus.
I'm trying to pay attention to the storyline.
It really isn't a storyline. You're just in a fucking castle. I mean, I'm sure there's a storyline, but it's not like it... You know, it's funny for how much quick time events there is in this game that it didn't fucking drop a actual, like, long-ass story every once in a while. If this game was made today, after, like, every 10 of these, there'd be, like, 10 minutes of fucking movie to watch.
It reminds me of Telltale Games, but...
See, Telltale Games has a whole lot of story in between its fucking quick time events.
Right. But still more inherited danger than Telltale Games.
I like the pool. I remember when I watched this and I saw the pool, I was like, that's cool. The cool pool.
I feel like we've been playing this game forever.
Yeah, no, it's so it feels like a long one.
I feel like this might be a game we come back to. Other than we're not being funny at all.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. Maybe if I had like a rage bone in my body when it came to video games, I could get pissed off and be like, this would be funny, and be like, I'm never gonna beat this. But like, when I can't beat games, I just don't care about the games. Generally. Watching
games like this...
Unless they're like something like really poorly made, and that's the reason why I can't beat like a simple level or something. Because that's happened. Where like, I'll get to like a dumb fucking level and I'll be like, this fucking level. The video game Wet has a level like that where you have to skydive through like burning rubble and stuff, like a plane blowing up.
Right.
And you're falling in, it's 3D, but you don't have 3D vision. But you have to have like, you have to sort of guess the perspective. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
it reminds me of that.
Like, you know, like when they joke about like people with one eye not being able to see stuff coming at them because they don't have any depth of field.
Right.
Well, that's what it's like playing that. Like, you're flying through debris, falling from the sky. You have zero depth of field, and you're somehow supposed to know how to like fly through all this fucking crap. And it's a stage in the middle of the game, so it's not the rest of the game. The rest of the game's like, you know, like kung fu action type game where, you know, like beat everybody up type shit.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you have this stupid fucking skydive sequence.
It reminds me of that game that we just played, the truck game.
Yeah. Well, that at least has some depth of field built into it because you have the trucks that are like, you know, they're a 2-point perspective.
But what I'm saying though is because like it's first person, you don't really have a feeling of where the character is.
It's hard to explain why the falling in that game doesn't work the same. It's you're having to dodge through obstacles that are coming directly at the screen. And you have to kind of know where they're at.
This level seems almost impossible.
It's not. I don't know the fucking, like, if I knew the, like, what direction to go, like, every time. But I keep, like that. I know it's up, but I don't get the timing. Like, I miss it.
There's very little room for
Yeah, it's
error.
pretty fast, but like you're supposed to know the timing. Like you're supposed to know what's next, like memorization. People who beat like you should be able to know to go back and forth there, but I'm not. You gotta pay attention enough to fucking remember shit like that.
I'll tell you this.
Like people who beat Contra without cheating, they have that shit memorized.
I'll tell you this.
Same skill.
Playing games like this where there's not a whole lot to talk about, and it's kind of hard to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me a lot of respect for some of the other YouTube people, like Game Grumps and some of the people I can think of that are pretty funny while playing very basic games. I mean, they got a lot more years than we do, but gives me a whole new respect for we watch the Game Grumps stuff.
God damn it!
When we started this, and we're like,
I fucking went right back and forth on that.
We're like, oh, anybody can do this. We're funny.
I've never said that.
You know what I'm saying, though. Like, it's kind of the whole feel. Where you're like, we're funny. We play video games. We could do this, which we are. And we're pretty decent at time. But it gives you a whole level of respect.
Oh, God. I almost fucking whipped it on that. Oh, I would have been pissed. Literally, most of that was jumping back and forth immediately. Like, left, right, left, right. Oh, fuck, I'm on fire. I mean, we probably would have had a lot more to say about this if we didn't, like, just suddenly play it and, like, looked up some of the information for it. Oh, so here's the elevator shit again. Which is, like, random.
This reminds me of Scooby-Doo a little bit.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Your stop. It reminds me of Gummy Bears.
Yeah. I've been wanting to watch that.
I fucking love Gummy Bears. I think that's my favorite of all those old ones.
I like a pup named Scooby-Doo. And then
see, Gummy Bears isn't related to that, though. Gummy Bears is like Tailspin.
Right. Oh, Gummy Bears would be...
Darkwing Duck.
Gummy Bears would be my favorite.
Rescue Rangers.
But that was... Those were way before me. I mean, DuckTales for sure.
Goof Troop was a little bit further in that.
See, I don't think I ever
say Tailspin?
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck is... I didn't like Darkwing Duck as much. DuckTales is amazing.
Woohoo!
I never liked Goof Troop, but I also got old about the time Goof Troop came out.
I was Rugrats. That was me. I've seen almost every episode. I didn't watch
Rugrats is part of that Doug and Ren and Stimpy era. Nickelodeon.
Kind of yeah.
That's when they all got popular together.
Ren and Stimpy was before Doug.
I liked Doug.
Or was kind of before Rugrats a little bit. And it was more
same generation. No, they all aired at the same fucking time.
Right, but I'm saying Ren and Stimpy was more adult. Ren and Stimpy was Cartoon Network.
No, it wasn't. It's Nickelodeon.
Was it?
Yep. You'd watch Ren and Stimpy, Doug, and fucking Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah.
They were all at the same time.
I watched Doug.
And then they later they came out with like the one where they're like all skateboarding kids and shit. that was later.
I love Rocket Power. It's Rocket Power.
Is that Rocket Power?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right to me for some reason.
Nope. It doesn't sound right, but that's what it is. Because
where they lived like on Santa Monica, like on the beach or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the kids would like.
I think they were supposed to be in Hawaii.
Well, are they? I think they were in Santa Monica.
I'm almost positive they were in Hawaii.
And they like kept the people off their. Well, no, they had like Hawaiian like culture, but they were like that's California. I'm almost positive.
Do the fish tacos shaped like a fish?
And they like had the skate park next to them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe just because it reminded me of when I lived in California. And I'm dead. Dude, you fall asleep for a second and you're fucked.
Oh, Ocean Shores, California.
So it's Ocean Source, like a fake name, but it's because it's based on like towns off the Pacific Coast Highway.
Right.
So like any of those fucking towns are similar to that.
You know, I love that show. That
Is it really rocket powered?
Oh yeah.
You were right.
Oh yeah, no.
It still doesn't sound right to me.
That's me. That's me growing up.
It came out later.
Yeah, 2004. It came out later in me watching cartoons.
It overlapped a little bit with like the older Rugrats.
Yeah,
they did like the Rugrats older.
I know
because I quit watching Nickelodeon. That shit was come out.
I think Rugrats
It reminded me of growing up in California a little bit in the the 5 years I was there.
I think Rugrats All Grown Up was about the time of that. I think
I never cared for the all grown up Rugrats.
I liked it a little bit because
I was getting old by the time the movie came out though. So
9 seasons for Rugrats,
and then like SpongeBob's okay, but I was super fucking old by the time SpongeBob hit.
Rocket Power kind of replaced Rugrats.
Yeah, man, I that show just reminded me of being a kid in Cali.
Rugrats All Grown Up was.
They have a cool episode of that where they do the downhill.
2003.
They have like the crazy like suicide hill.
Yeah, that was actually like I think that was a TV movie kind of. Whenever they went to New Zealand.
I was talking about they had a hill in town that it was like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
Like the art of this guy. I mean, this is like a fucking metal cover right here. Like this is like a fucking I don't even know, man. But it reminds me of like an old metal cover from like or an old rock cover. Oh, I fucking missed it right at the end. But I remember being impressed by this every time I see it. Shit.
Yeah, I have a Rocco's Modern Life T-shirt, and I get some super compliments every time I wear it, and I'm just kind of like, yeah.
Oh, we didn't say, we forgot to say Hey Arnold too.
Oh yeah, Hey Arnold was my time.
Hey Arnold.
Man, that show has a. You ever read about like
I was more into Doug than Hey Arnold. I do like Hey Arnold has the bedroom, that cool ass bedroom he lives in. That's like like the attic. He has probably one of the coolest bedrooms in like cartoon ever. Except for the Muppet Babies, who have the coolest bedroom ever.
Oh yeah, I love Muppet Babies too.
Muppet Babies is amazing.
I loved all those like Muppet Babies. Pumpney and Scooby Doo is like my favorite.
Yeah, see, I never got into Scooby Doo. Like even the old one.
Well, see, I never really got into the old one very much. It was a pup named Scooby Doo. It was like with the Scooby snacks they were like different Scooby snacks every time.
I got me some gold. I don't feel like this game's gonna end or it's almost ended. I don't know.
We're way over on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm done. See you next time.